Back in 2019, I was very confused in life. I was planning to propose to my girlfriend, and I was lost because I really enjoyed my time as a single guy, and having that come to an end really threw me for a loop. That year, I was competing in a computer Olympiad. I had traveled to the Rocky Mountains, and I remember just thinking those are the last times I'm ever going to do those things alone. I was lost. And what made it even more confusing was that I didn't have a whole lot of people I could confide in at the time. See, if I had those problems today, I'd be in a whole different situation. I had a friend who had just gotten married the year before that, and he didn't want to talk about it. I mean, it was his first year of marriage as well. I don't blame him. He probably didn't want to jinx himself, and he was probably consumed with all the transitions of being newlywed. And so I didn't have a whole lot of people to confide to. I talked to an old professor of mine, but he doesn't believe in marriage, so or he's married, but he believes marriage is a little bit old-fashioned. So he didn't give me a whole lot of guidance there either. I obviously couldn't talk about it with my current coworkers. Just the culture of the workplace would not go very well, let's put it that way. I didn't have a whole lot of friends here in the Seattle area. But that was 2019. Now fast forward to 2021. We have a challenge here in King County, Seattle, where I live. It's very difficult to go out in public or even keep your job here if you don't take this one pharmaceutical drug that the pharmaceutical industry is pushing. I hate to name what that drug is because I don't want people to believe that once this one problem passes that they'll never have to worry about their big government anymore. But during the lockdown, I made sure to make a lot of connections, right? At the beginning of the lockdown, we could only order takeout from local restaurants. And I remember thinking that now that nobody wants to eat out, this is a great time for me to make connections in my local area. And I competed in a number of board game tournaments. At first they were held online, and then we met at the club. And I would imagine today if I ran into the same situation 2 years ago, I wouldn't have trouble there. I haven't lost my job despite not wanting to take this one pharmaceutical drug. I've been able to go out in public, and so I just think that going into the next year, our biggest wealth is going to be our connectivity to other humans. I would say even more so. A lot of people like to say good health is our only wealth. No. Good health enables you to network with the right people, which is our real wealth, right? Anyway, so in 2019, I you guys like watching my videos. I was buying a lot of platinum because it was lower than gold, but despite having 20, 30 ounces of platinum, I can't remember the exact number I had at the time, I didn't even have somebody to answer some of the most basic questions, to ponder some of the most basic life questions with me, and I got very lost and probably almost lost my life toward the tail end of it, if I remember correctly. Thanks for watching.